Check clocks like this. I don't know if you can hear me right now. But that's what it was like. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Dustin just like. It was like.
I thought I was holding it fine.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm excited for you guys though. I think good things will come, and it just takes time. And the chemistry I think is there, at least the beginning of it, and it'll just get better. And Ryan knows we've had our moments and frustrations.
Yeah, you don't knock them all out of the park.
And
especially when you're doing that at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, or
I was tired.
Once everything starts getting set up and working like clockwork.
Said cockwork.
I know he did too. I was like, oh, here we go.
Well,
what do I got on my mind?
Well, we're changing it back to the Dirty Man show.
Back to the Dirty Man. I didn't even. I'll get better pushing buttons too. Well, I did kind of want to talk about our recovery journey. Like where you're at right now, what you're doing, what you've learned.
I know I've learned to keep my mouth shut. Because there's been some instances, including in this house, where I've wanted to go off and went about the right steps and talked to the right person to take care of it. And learning how to talk to people when I do feel like using.
So opening's up always a real good tool.
Yeah, it does help. I didn't think it would help, but it does. And I think that's why I like doing this podcast.
Working on, thinking about what you're doing, not just reacting to a situation.
Yeah. And I've never, ever had a sponsor.
Now you got a great one, don't you?
I do. I got the best one in the world. And I've never worked on the 12 steps, and I've just started. I'm only on step 2. And my sponsor pushed me into that, which is pretty cool because I only know the first 2. And I know none of the other ones. So we'll see where that goes. Other than that, I think I have to learn on relationships. Let's see where that goes, because that kind of puts me in a downward spiral, especially when you really love somebody.
I do suggest not jumping into a relationship, looking out for, things, not just going back to your old addict way and you just can justify anything, or you can talk yourself into doing something when in your heart that, this ain't right, this ain't gonna work, or what, you gotta get back in touch with your intuitions,
right?
And, your gut feelings on things, and your conscious, and all these things. Because the more you are sober, the more you're gonna start feeling all your feelings again, and you're gonna have to, be the one who has to live with yourself. And, if you got all this built up and next thing you know, you're exploding on some jerk because he's watching Naked and Afraid all night or something,
Or talking and leaving lights on.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of extra baggage that you don't need to carry right now. Trying to unload all the baggage and running an honest program where you can be honest with yourself and honest with your surroundings. What you can look at something and you can figure it out, and not just make it what you want it to be just because that's what you feel like you want right now.
Right. Other than that, I'm working on it. I have a lot of, character defects.
Yeah, we'll get there one of these days. But just getting day to day right now. You're still in early recovery. I remember the first 2 months I was in treatment. Then, and for the rest of it, I had Corey.
I'm sorry.
But I didn't, I started going to counseling. Therapy, lots of meetings, and lots of opening up, whether it's small talks with Corey or, therapist I got now. I've told him everything, and I tell him just, how I tell you guys. It's like, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. I'm not, just going to give it to him raw.
Yeah.
Not that raw. But yeah. But you got to be totally honest if you want to figure things out. If you want, if you're going to get better, it's just what you got to do. Otherwise, you're just kidding yourself, living lies. Next thing you know, you got alibis.
Yep. Tell them I was not there.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're trying to forget your life again. Anything else you got, Mr. Winfield?
He's got something to say.
I'm in love.
No, this guy in his love.
I'm in love. I can't wait.
It's just so cute.
Gonna quarantine myself for 4 days. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, you're lucky.
It's gonna be a great weekend.
Oh, you got a lucky girl.
Yeah, she seems really nice.
Other than that, no, I'm good.
He's in love. He's in love.
Just enjoying the show, guys. Love it.
Thanks, Corey.
When's your next show? Wednesday?
Next Wednesday.
Okay. All alone.
So you got time for that computer to reboot?
That might not happen. It keeps shutting off.
Well, you'll be gone for 4 days, but
I'm waiting for it to reboot and just say, gotcha, and shut off again.
That's kind of what it did. It might get the boot, but yeah, I'll work on it. We'll be getting up and running full speed and have all kinds of fun things to play on our own toys.
You know what else?
What else, bud?
We got 104 baseball tickets. Well, maybe 52 now.
We didn't.
Thanks, coronavirus.
Well,
it might happen.
We did. I guess that kind of segment got kicked out.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that for a second.
All right.
So Corey and Dustin had a bet, and they were betting on me and Chris to get some baseball tickets or reach out to an organization. Obviously, Chris is a Tigers fan, so he's reaching out to the Tigers. I'm a White Sox fan, reaching out to the White Sox. Well, lucky for me, they had a, community, whatever it was called. I don't even know. Community resource, and they donate tickets to nonprofit organizations like ourselves, just to give back to the community.
And for a tax write-off.
Give back to the
whatever.
community.
Okay, that sounds better. Right.
No, he's just a hater because he didn't get no tickets out of the Cubs. Which
I didn't ask for tickets.
He reached out to. What did you want?
Did you ask for tickets?
I asked for.
He didn't even ask. He just went in and filled it out.
Well, I filled it all out, and then you give them all your information. They give you dates that they're doing all the donations.
So it's a donation. What if they would have donated little baseball bats or something and sent them here to give out? You didn't ask for tickets.
I did ask for tickets.
Never mind, I'll
52
shut
of them.
up. I think
Well, see, technically,
I asked for 52 of them, but I
make you sound
put it down
better.
for several games, and they actually pulled us for 2 games, so we got 104 tickets.
Yeah, see, I didn't ask for tickets. He just said, I can't do no tickets. But technically, because if you want to go back and listen, it all started when I dared the guy. I was like, hey, let's see.
It's all about getting confirmation, and I got confirmation. I approved.
But nobody sat down and wrote, hey, Mr. Beckman. It was just all automated.
So what? We got tickets.
Well, here's the thing. I said, let's plan a trip. Let's do something fun. I'm a Cub fan. You're a White Sox fan. Chris is a Tigers fan.
Corey just
let's reach out and see who gets back to us first. I didn't say tickets. I said events. So when I wrote the Cubs, I said, hey, look, my name's Corey Winfield. I'm the executive director of 217 Recovery, host of the 217 Recovery podcast. And here's what's going on. I'm a Cub fan,
right? White
Sox fan, Tiger fan.
Right.
We're in recovery, and we're all trying to do something with our favorite baseball teams. We're wondering if we could do some kind of event. We're planning maybe a recovery trip down there this fall because September is recovery month. We would love to do something with the Cubs and blah, 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 blah. Then he wrote me back and was like, blah, 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 whatever. Ryan read it, and it just said, oh, well, we can't do tickets for you, but we can do something, which opened the door for, okay, me asking, can we go out and throw out the first pitch, which I haven't done yet, because you got to give him time. And now the corona.
What did they just
virus.
say, okay, you can do something, but you don't have any.
No, he said we would love to team up with or do something with you guys or something.
Yeah, so you don't.
Which means we're going to be out there throwing out the first pitch.
Doesn't matter.
So
this
I
whole
got-
bet was pretty cool.
Well, anyways, we're going to.
Well, see, he just got some
going to the
automated
game.
thing. He was like, hey,
I think that
which is better than nothing. It's better than absolutely nothing. And I'm proud of you.
Just having somebody tell you they'll do something but haven't done it.
I know
There's nothing to it in my eyes.
and that's why I had to do the bet.
Proof is in the pudding. I have
Proof is in the pudding.
I got some material things here, Corey. I
That's
got
why-
something of value, some substance.
Okay, so after 2 weeks, when I'm like, hey, I heard back from the Cubs. Have you guys heard anything?
yeah,
You guys didn't
I
send
work
a damn
fast,
thing.
Corey. Well, you know,
You
when
didn't send
when
a
got
damn
the-
thing.
You get the promotions director.
That's why
get
I
on
had to do
something.
the
It's like,
bet.
yeah, we're gonna have an event. Guess
Yeah.
what, everybody? We're going to this. We got this taken care of. That's an event.
So
It's
if
promoted.
On your defense, you did get a respond back first.
but no. But then, if in my defense, if I didn't make the bet,
well, I was
never
waiting
happened.
for
Thank
the
you,
tax
Dustin.
ID.
It wouldn't have.
I will give you that.
so that was the whole purpose
That's
of the
why
bet.
I said what I said. This whole bet has good coming out of it
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah, it was just
because
to
the
get
guys
me
were just like,
motivated.
oh, I don't know, haven't sent anything yet. Chris was like, oh, go check my
I'm going to
email.
tell you what, that night,
I'm like,
Ryan,
we'll make a bet then.
Ryan-
And I knew Ryan.
I came
Looks
out there, I
like
was
a
like,
pretty
if you
good
want
bet.
help, Ryan, I'll help you. He's like, I'm already on it. He had a whole thing already sent out on his phone.
Yeah,
Oh, Chris
I
is
looked it
going to
all
hate
up.
how... Because I'll wear the cape. You know, I made a bet, which is good. I'll make the bet all day long to get
Right.
you guys to get motivated.
You'll be wearing it on that bus to the White Sox game
If I can pull it off of Dustin.
with 52
Oh,
of
yeah.
our
there
friends.
might be some need to be saved.
See?
But...
But it is a fun, sober event for us and people in our recovery community. That we can do for them, and I think that's great. And that's what 217 is all about: fun and recovery.
Yeah.
Right.
And we
Yes.
got a couple ideas, but now it's just like, ugh.
Now we got to get there.
Is there going to be a game? No, we just
Well,
They
coronavirus. Let's get 20
we got
people
one
on
on
a bus.
April 20th and one on March 20th.
I think they're
so-
expecting the coronavirus to be gone in 1 month because schools are out for exactly 1 month.
No,
Come
they-
on now.
They just think I don't know, man.
I don't know how much prevention is going to stop it. I would almost let it run its course, but I don't know. Who
They
knows?
just want to make sure it can get treated and not spread or something. Is what I heard, but I don't believe in any of this anyway. So I'm gonna see a picture. Tom Hanks, you lie.
Well, all I know is we can't
Make good movies, though.
all live in
Yeah, you do.
suppression or seclusion for the rest of our life.
Tom Hanks' son's a addict.
I did not know that.
So sick of the corona.
I thought you were gonna say Tom Hanks.
No.
Yo, Tom, I'm reaching out to you now.
Castaway was sucked, bro.
No, it didn't.
We're going to be
I've
in
never seen it.
Castaway Part 2.
I think that was one of the first movies made without music background.
Cool story, man.
Anyways,
Thanks, Dustin. You're the I like
Fact.
this. I like the fact checker on the
Yeah.
show. That's good.
at least
The
I got to
fact.
talk in this one.
But yeah, so stay tuned on the bus trip or the tickets
Yeah.
or whatever we got going on.
Maybe
a Harley ride. Who
be
knows?
giving some tickets away to some people who email us. Stuff like that.
Sorry, that's too funny.
Anyways,
Yeah, you never know.
we're going to have a lot. I mean, if there's games. Well, yeah.
There's
Corona
gonna be. Let's
would
just be
ruin my
positive
life.
about it.
Let's just try to get through today because I'm in love.
Oh, Corey's so sweet.
with
Wait till the kid
girl.
comes. You think love is strong now?
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
You're going to
now.
be way different. You'll still be sarcastic, I'm sure, but you'll be way different.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And my mom said that you think you love your kids, wait till you have grandkids.
Yeah, I remember that.
Pop, pop. You can be called Pop Pop or
Yeah, because then they can spoil.
He's going to have grandkids.
13's right around the corner. That's teenager years. Not saying. That's teenager years.
How old were you the first time you? I know you guys don't remember the day.
I do remember how old I was.
How old?
16.
And your daughter's